The next topic is oxoacid of phosphorus. If we talk about a simple acid, any chemical substance which release the H positive ion is called as acid. Supposed to be we are having HCl. It forms H positive and Cl negative ions in aqueous medium. HCl release the H positive ion, but in this case, this H positive ion is released due to the dissociation of H and Cl bond. The difference between simple acid and oxoacid is that in case of the oxoacid, or I can say the oxoacid also release H positive ion, but this H positive ion is released due to the dissociation of OH bond. Like as if we are having the phosphoric acid, P double bond O, OH, OH and OH. This is the H3PO4. After dissociation of any one OH bond, this will form P double bond O, OH, OH and O negative plus H positive. So this H3PO4 can release H positive ion, and this H positive ion is released by the dissociation of OH bond. That's why this is called as oxoacid. If we talk about the structure of the oxophosphoric acid, the first one is the phosphoric acid, or I can say orthophosphoric acid. Its chemical formula is H3PO4 and structure is P, phosphorus, double bond, oxygen, then OH. There is also OH and there is also OH. This is the structure of the phosphoric acid, or I can say orthophosphoric acid. In orthophosphoric acid there are 3 OH bond. So one OH bond represent the basicity. So it is having 3 OH bonds. So H3PO4 is the tri-basic acid. It is our tri-basic acid because it can neutralize the 3 molecule of the base by releasing the 3H positive ion. The OH bond also represents the oxidizing character of the acid. So here are 3 POH bonds. So it is a strong oxidizing in nature. It is our strong oxidizing acid. If we remove one oxygen, either this one or this one, it will form phosphorus acid. So if we remove one oxygen, that is P double bond O, H, there is also OH and OH. This is the structure of the H3PO3. H3PO3, also called as phosphorus acid. In phosphorus acid there are 2 OH bonds, so it is our dibasic acid because it can neutralize 2 molecule of the base by releasing 2H positive from air. The pH bond represents the reducing character. So this 2 OH bond represent the oxidizing. So oxidizing character is more than the reducing character. So like as the phosphoric acid, phosphorus acid is also oxidizing in nature, but it is less oxidizing as compared to phosphoric acid. Next one, if we remove one more oxygen from phosphorus acid, it forms the structure of the hypophosphorus acid. So after removal of the one oxygen, that is P double bond O, H, this will become also H and this will become OH. This is the structure of H3PO2, that is hypophosphorus acid. Hypophosphorus acid having only one OH bond, that's why it is also called as monobasic acid. And in this molecule there are 2 pH bond. So reducing character is more than its oxidizing character. So overall effect that it is the reducing in nature. Next one is the pyrophosphoric acid, that is H4P2O7. If we heat 2 molecule of the phosphoric acid, that is P double bond O, OH, OH and OH. This is the first molecule of phosphoric acid, that is H3PO4, plus the second molecule P double bond O, OH, OH and OH. This is the second molecule of the phosphoric acid. If we heat it strongly, water is removed. Supposed to be this is H and this is OH. So after the removal of the water, the pyrophosphoric acid is formed. In this case, the P double bond O, here is OH, this is our OH and this is oxygen left here. In the second, P double bond O, OH, here is also OH and this bond is empty. So this will join with this oxygen. This will become our pyrophosphoric acid, that is H4P2O7. Metaphosphoric acid having 4 OH bond. So it is our tetrabasic acid as well as the oxidizing in nature. And the last one is the metaphosphoric acid. If we remove the water molecule from phosphoric acid, if we remove the one molecules of water minus H2O, it will form P double bond O, OH, and this is O. This bond is empty and that can be joined with another species, and this bond is also empty. So this will become the structure of HPO3 or metaphosphoric acid. So because the for metaphosphoric acid having the bonding vacancy, so it can combines with each other, can form a linear as well as the cyclic structure. So each phosphorus atom having double bonded oxygen, single bonded oxygen, and one OH bond, and this empty bond that can join to another molecules. We know that the metaphosphoric acid having this unit, or I can say write this also, P double bond O, OH. Here is the bonding site and this is the oxygen atom. So this unit can join with another this type of unit to form a linear structure like that, P double bond O, OH, and this is the oxygen bond. Next one is the P double bond O, this is OH bond, and this bond can join to this unit. In the similar way, the next unit is P double bond OH, and this bond can join to this. So in this way, it can form a linear structure of metaphosphoric acid. Metaphosphoric acid can also 3 units or 4 units can join together to form the cyclic phosphoric acid. In this, the 3 phosphorus atoms are joined together by oxygen linkage, and each phosphorus atom having a double bond oxygen and one OH bond. Double bond oxygen and OH bond. Similarly, double bonded oxygen and OH bond. This is our structure of the cyclic metaphosphoric acid.